Yo, I want to chill right now.
You're disrespecting me in a public forum right now. You realize that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want that to be the goal of the podcast, for somebody to let go of their worries in the world and listen to us.
This is my new look, Daddy David. Daddy David.
Born to procreate. Born to procreate. Yeah, that better make it in the intro.
Nah, probably not.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to episode 92 of the Unboxing Life podcast. I'm Cameron. I am one of your four hosts for this episode today. With me, I have Trevor, aka Treasure Coon. How you doing, my man?
Hey, I completely forgot to change my name, but this is a variety episode, so we don't need a witty name for y'all.
True.
Same thing with Alex. How you doing over there?
We just chilling, keeping it simple, like we like to do.
All right. And David as well.
We gotta show them our real name so they know.
So they know. Yeah, they need our government.
Makes me and Trevor sound like we're hiding. I am hiding.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
I'm hiding too.
You don't know me at all. If you took maybe 5 minutes, all my accounts are linked, so you could figure it out. But you don't know me. Shut up. Get away from me.
Nope.
Anyway, yeah. So
what do we have for the people today?
we're just chilling with
We
a
got a
variety
variety
episode.
episode?
We got a variety of topics, as it were. I don't even know what they are necessarily. I know a couple of them. Trevor kind of curated our little docket, and we're gonna do some surprise topics for some of us. Some of us know what we're talking about. Some of us don't. We'll see what's happening. So anyway, before we do that, go ahead.
Hopefully this whole episode raises your pee-pee.
All right, that's a obscure reference
Use the ether.
to begin with.
The reference that no one gets and sounds like a gay
Because it was pre-production.
It's a Pokemon reference, fan.
It is a Pokemon
that's my
reference.
bad, yeah. Because Arceus is coming out on Friday. You're right. No, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. All right.
So we got some traditions for the people.
So we got some traditions for the people. Yes, that's what I was getting into before you started all this talk about PowerPoints. But yes, you want to go first for us, Trev? So excited, so ready to go.
Why not? Yeah, let's do it.
All
right. So I got 2 words for y'all today. I have not been reading as of the last episode as well. If y'all heard that one,
garbage.
Yeah, I've been garbage. No, I feel bad. So we're gonna do. We're gonna take some words of the day from Merriam-Webster's little freaking website they got going on.
Little freaking
website. So the first one I got for y'all is from January 16th, 2022, and we were recording on the 25th. So 9 days ago, this was the word of the day.
Oh.
And it is sanguine. This is SANGUINE. And if I could get the freaking cat off my screen, thank you.
Okay. Purina.
Sanguine. Yeah. Sanguine is marked by eager hopefulness, confidently optimistic. So that's
Dang, Miriam, I see you.
Dang, Miriam.
See? Yeah.
I see you.
I guess I'll use one of the sentences too that they have here. A lot of attention also is being devoted to the development of vaccines to prevent genital herpes, although not everyone is sanguine about the outcome. Sanguine. I see sanguine, but I think it's sanguine.
I like sanguine.
Yeah, it sounds like linguini.
Yeah.
So that's Shaw's first word of the day.
Yeah.
And the other one is opine. I didn't listen to this one, so we're gonna frickin' freestyle it. But it's
Freestyle.
OPINE.
I think it's opine.
I think it is opine.
Yeah.
It looks like an opine, and it means to express an opinion. The writer opines. The writer opines that the town library should be open for longer hours during the summer months. So this entire episode and show that we got going for y'all, we opine for y'all.
That's true.
True facts.
We are opining.
So yeah, those are your 2 words of the day.
Nice. I think I've been using. Well, I never use sanguine, so whatever. But I think I've been reading it wrong. I thought it meant something else. So good on you.
I think
Sweet,
there's
good on you.
I think there's a second word that's either the same or close that means nothing similar, but it's to do with blood.
Yeah, that's the same word.
Okay.
Because the
It's
root
blood red.
Yeah, the root
Blood
word is something in Latin, because the Spanish for blood is sangre. So it's like the sang has the root where I think it's similar in French and all those as well. But yeah.
Yep. The other definitions are consisting of or related to blood,
Yeah.
or accompanying by, involving, or relating to bloodshed.
Yeah. So there you go.
Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lovely words of the day.
Two different words. Sometimes they
sir.
can be like just grow different meanings, or they're like two words that came from different roots but ended up sounding the exact same. So I don't know.
Etymology.
Etymology is fun.
Words
It's interesting,
super cool, yeah.
especially with English.
That it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
English being
Yeah.
3 languages in a top hat that just borrows from everywhere. So anyway, because of that linguistic complexity, we end up with some good wordplay sometimes. Alex, you got anything along those lines for us this week?
Wordplay.
I like the segue.
Well, I was walking down, as I do, outside, taking a nice leisurely stroll, pondering my thoughts, thinking about, the sky is pretty, the grass is pretty. It's a little chilly out, so, I'm thinking it's cold. I'm taking a look at the trees, and I'm saying, these trees get cold too, they're going to die in the cold. And I was thinking, what could I make? Could I make a tree joke? But then I realized, I couldn't at that moment. I was stumped.
Okay. Such a long setup.
Oh my god.
I gotta throw you off, guys.
Ah, seriously. Whole story.
Yeah, I was stumped by that one. I'm gonna leave a 1-star review on that one. I'm gonna review bomb that one.
Wow.
Goodness.
You ain't ever gonna rap no more.
Dang.
Damn.
Nice.
All right. I think I'll go next, and then I'll have David lead us in the episode, if that's cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
So my
Yes, Daddy.
my fact for this week is completely random. In 1987, after being brought up on corruption and bribery charges, Pennsylvania State Treasurer R. Bud Dwyer called a press conference in which reporters assumed he would announce his resignation. He instead gave a long rant proclaiming his innocence and then blew his brains out in front of the reporters with his .357 Magnum.
Jesus. What?
Wait,
Bit of a plot twist.
wow, that went 0 to 100 so quick.
I know.
Because he was technically still in office at the time of his suicide, his wife received the modern-day equivalent of almost $3 million in survivor's benefits from the state. Had he been sentenced, his pension benefits would have been void. So
Wow,
it
maybe.
was like a combination
Yeah, so
of
it
the
was a
guilt and
play.
stuff. There's a little paragraph like in the article about like very obvious suspicion that he did it because he knew that was going to happen, because he knew that if he got sentenced and convicted that his family would get no money, and apparently like because of all of the scandal he was involved in, they were financially ruined because of the court finances or court fees
What
and everything.
What was the scandal again? I like blanked after you said he blew his brains out.
Corruption and bribery, yeah. So
Yeah,
it wasn't anything like, it was just that he was going to jail for a long time and was losing all of his like credibility and standing and everything, and so he killed himself, and his wife got the cash from the state
Well,
that she wouldn't have otherwise.
good for his wife, I guess.
Intense.
I don't know.
Is she a dinosaur with sunglasses and pointing fingers that says that was very cash money of you? Or?
Dang.
Very cash money.
So I went for a little bit of a shock value with the middle of the fact there.
Yeah, that definitely left us stumped for sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
So yeah,
Oh, man.
um,
Okay.
consider all
A
your
sanguine
options when
scene.
facing conviction for corruption and bribery. Apparently, think of your wife.
Including suicide.
Think
Yeah.
of your wife and whether or not she'll get money.
Yeah, consider your options. But I don't
guess,
know.
yeah. That's tough.
Maybe consider another option. Yeah.
Maybe consider just being a good person to begin with,
There you go.
not
You
taking
could
bribes from the
consider
state.
What's the fun in that?
Nah. But anyway, it was actually like weirdly interesting because like a lot of the because he did it in front of reporters, there was like footage of it happening, and there was a whole like media scandal and like scramble of like how much of this are we allowed to show on TV. And so some like news stations showed like a fair amount of it, and some of it like cut off like as he pulled the trigger and stuff. It was bizarre. So
Of the
Just
belief
a
that no
weird-
one really needs to see that, but
yeah,
I
exactly.
agree. Yeah, they're just trying to get.
That was
Views
my
and ratings
initial
and
thought
whatever.
too. Was like this fucking scumbag just like blowing his brains out in front of a bunch of people. Like that, they don't need to see that. Like they just showed up thinking they were gonna like be like another fucking shitty politician. There was some extra fun fact in the article about like he was the third like state treasurer to be convicted of bribery scandal in like a decade or something. They were just not having a good time. But yeah.
Yeah, true. Traumatized a bunch of reporters as well. God.
Yeah, not great.
Hey.
So yeah,
all right.
you got a nice
We got one more tradition.
you got a nice bright and sunny song
Yes.
to bring us into the episode.
Let me opine about my track of the week. And it makes my peen rise.
Okay, all right. We like the tracks that make David's peen rise for
Oh
sure.
goodness!
I was waiting to say that for a minute and a half. All right.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome for giving you the lead in.
Thank you. Yeah. My track of the week is Latino Negro by Madlib. He released an album last year, instrumental album, to nobody's surprise, because he's a producer. And this track is pretty great. It is, how to describe it? It's like this cycling, almost ambient guitar and drum track with these rolling drums. Very addictive. I don't loop songs like just over and over again, but I could easily do that with this one because it just keeps like there's crescendos and decrescendos, and it's like it fades out. You think it's ending and it comes back, and it's only like 3 minutes long, but it's a perfect backdrop to feeling cool while you're driving or whatever. It's just like some classical Spanish guitar over these drums. Super
What's
nice.
the name of that album? Is it Sound of the Ancestors or something like
Sound
that?
Ancestors? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember when that came out, I was dog sitting at the time, and I was like just waking up, and I had seen that it dropped, and I texted you that morning. I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Madlib dropped the project."
Yeah. Pretty good album. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a couple joints on there that you liked. There was another one that you put on your Diamond tracks, right? Or was
Yeah,
it
Road
that?
of the Lonely Souls, I think. Road of the Lonely Ones. Yeah. There's a couple super standouts, and it's solid in general. It's like really experimental in some points, I feel like, and it's just like doesn't sound that great to me, but I get what he's doing, he's doing different sounds, but
Nice.
yeah, it's cool. I think it's great background music, this track in particular. So,
I guess I have a question for you. You know how we have 2 Freddie Gibbs projects with Madlib. Who else would you want to have him team up for a whole album? Is there anyone that you would like to see him with?
Freddie Gibbs or Madlib?
Madlib.
Oh, wow. Dang.
My first thought went to Joey.
That would be good. Yeah. I guess he's only done like, who is he fully teamed up with? MF Doom and Freddie
MF
Gibbs?
Doom, yeah.
As far as rappers? Yeah.
I'm sure he's got like a couple more more underground hits, but
Like
those are the 2
full-on
notable
albums.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. He could fit a few different people's style, I think. I guess I want to say Black Thought could work.
Oh, dude. All right. That would be
good.
if you're going there, that's the instant classic. Like, I don't know what you talk about.
That would be crazy. What could they call it? Mad Thought, Black
Yeah.
Lib.
See, all right. You sold me.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Shout out to the Legendary Roots crew.
We got to start hitting him up on Twitter. All Unboxing Life fans, start subtweeting Black Thought and Madlib. We'll get this made for sure.
Just start a riot in the Twitter streets.
Yeah.
Cam's already doing it right now. He's looking at his phone.
For real.
Correct.
That's
I
why
got
we'll
it.
We'll have them in the
Put the phone
tens.
down.
We'll have them in the tens.
In the
Yeah,
tens.
dude, in the tens.
Yeah, we'll get like 10 retweets.
Let's go.
Half of them are us. Yeah.
Yeah. More than half, because we got a couple accounts between you and I.
There you go. Yes, sir. Nice.
Well,
Well, let's jump into whatever the heck we're talking about. Life updates, random stuff.
yeah, I wanted to give before we get into the crux of the episode.
Special
with,
event.
The whole the whole Microsoft buying Activision kind of thing. I want to talk about that, but David and I have some big news for y'all. I don't think we told you guys, but we got approved for our apartment, so we will be moving April 1st, which is the Fool's Day. Yes, April Fool's Day is our moving day.
Yeah, I think I joked
That's
that
dope.
it's all just one big prank. You're just gonna knock on the door and they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Here's your new place," and then you just get shot in the back of the head.
I don't know. You took it to that
He took it
level.
to like the weirdest length, like out of nowhere. Like I thought that was going like, oh, you're homeless, but I'm dead.
Yeah, they just fucking kill you. Yeah.
I want to say I knew that. That's awesome, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
thanks.
applied for a while, and we told you that we applied, and we basically got it. But I
I want to say that I knew
morning.
that you got approved it for like April. I knew it was happening, but
Yeah, we were having it set and like basically like Trevor said, and you know we had paid some fees, so we were thinking it's all good, but fully approved, so we in there.
Yeah, I
Dope.
got the call this morning and
We in
immediately
there.
called my mother and was like,
Nice.
"We got the
Dang.
apartment."
This morning. I see.
Yeah.
said what?
Dope.
It's a gigantic
Yeah.
W
You got
for the boys.
So you got fully approved. That was the most recent thing.
Yep,
Right.
today.
We're,
Yeah, we got the
officially
call.
approved.
And we're,
For
yep,
This is a,
they ran.
a
'Cause
ma-
David had to throw in his application and stuff. So
So now you're gonna have like David's gonna be right here in his camera, and you're gonna be right here in your camera, and you just be like, "Hey guys."
I told David I would happily have us like sit in the same room and record together.
David's gonna get up to like he's like, "I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get water," and we'll just see him walk on.
We'll just see him
Trevor's
up
cam.
screen. We have a big ass living room, so we can
yeah.
set
Yeah.
up and live
Hell
in.
yeah.
Bank, you gotta get the setup.
play little pranks on each other during the podcast, like shooting each other in the back of the head, like Cameron style pranks.
Jesus,
Style
with a Nerf gun, but you're just like, nah.
You know, bro.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
that's
dude.
better.
I need. I'm buying a Nerf gun just so I can
Just
shoot David
silly
on the
little
podcast.
roommate pranks like tarring and
Nerf
feathering
gun.
each other in your sleep.
Yeah.
Bro, you'd have to stay Nerf gun strapped at all times, bro. It's
Facts,
never
yeah.
nothing.
You just
I
play
can
Secret
roll
Assassin
so
at
I
all
can shoot
hours.
him.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
fair. You got a mean arm on you.
Yeah. They don't shoot that fast unless they've been upgraded. But back when I was a kid, they were trash.
What,
Yeah,
Nerf
it was
guns?
always-
Definitely got upgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Some
always
of-
the best when they had the suction cup ends. You could stick them to someone's forehead. That's the best.
I don't think I ever landed that much of a headshot, but
Forehead.
Definitely let it one shot on some kitties before,
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
and then you feel bad immediately after because they about to tell on you.
about to tell on you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They about to tell on you. Mom, Alex has a dead shot. He's cheating.
As an eagle eye.
Yeah, the little kid runs away. The little kid runs away to his mom. Is like, Alex shot me in the head. He's like, okay, so he's a fucking legend then. Get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
It's Nerf for nothing.
Like,
yeah.
get-
you, got,
it's
you
Nerf
need to
for
learn
nothing.
this lesson now.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry you got your shit rocked.
From the totem pole for the rest of your life with
Dang.
Nerf guns shooting at your forehead.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Goodness
we got
gracious.
some cool stuff going for the podcast soon. So
Yeah,
that'll
dude.
be
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Stay strapped.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, stay strapped. That was the biggest life update. But do
Yeah.
you guys want to talk about? Actually, I know something that'll get y'all's
Actually.
hype going.
Okay.
Did y'all hear that the Jujutsu Kaisen movie got a release date for American theaters?
No.
I did not.
March 18th.
March.
It is
When?
coming
March
to
18th?
America. March 18th.
Okay.
That's way sooner than I thought.
God, that's
This
2 months
March.
away.
A month and a half. Yep.
I was gonna be
Yeah,
happy
we gotta
if it was this summer.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, it's coming. It's coming
So
quick.
do you
Yeah,
guys
that's
know?
just gonna break theaters just like Demon Slayer did.
Do
Like,
you guys know the
movie-
content of the movie, like what it follows?
I know it's an origin story of someone else. I got an email from Funimation earlier. I didn't get to read it, and I don't really want to read it. I don't really know. I don't
Yeah.
want to know what it's about at all, honestly.
An
I can
origin
just
story?
tell you the character that it is.
Yeah,
I
I know.
d-
I know.
yeah.
I mean, I know what the origin story is because it's published. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's dope though that they're animating it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be a full-fledged movie. So
Yeah, it was released in Japan already, I think, and then now it's
like what,
coming to the US.
December or something? Like it was
Yeah,
last year.
Like
Yeah.
near Christmas.
The sixth. So do we know like when we're expecting like a season 2?
I would assume next winter.
Who can say? I mean,
Who
yeah.
can say? we got anime popping off the wazoo out here in these streets because I mean Demon Slayer. I don't know if Demon Slayer ended, if it's still going.
It's still posting right
still
now.
going.
It's still going. Attack on Titan's going.
Yeah.
March is the movie. April is Love is War. It's nuts.
Oh, true.
Oh,
damn.
April Love is War starts.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, that's hype.
I'm locked the fuck in every week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cameron and I were watching. We were using this. This is where your ad can go right here. No, we were using
Yeah, right.
this software called Scener, where it's basically like Netflix Party, where you can like sign into a Funimation account and you can like you have like a face cam and shit, and you can like literally like watch anime with each other like over the
Yeah.
internet.
Cool.
It's dope.
It's cool as shit. But we watched like 2 episodes of Demon Slayer and I was falling asleep. But
Dang.
if y'all want to like, you know,
That would be dope.
schedule a day for us to watch like
Yeah.
like Odd Tax together or something. I know you guys have already seen it, but
He was
I would watch it again.
he was falling asleep because it was late and he was drunk, and then it was like 3 episodes because the first episode is 42 minutes long actually.
yeah.
But then it was like we were in the town and you were like, this sounds like Civ music. I want to play Civ right now. And I was like, Trevor, like I swear, like the action's about to start, like they're doing like a lot of the setup, but like it's about to get into the fighting. He's like, I want to play Civ right now. I was like, all right, Trevor, we can play Civ. And so we played Civ for like another hour and a half, and then we went to bed.
So you
Nah, Civ
purely
is the shit.
you started at like the new stuff, right?
Yeah. It literally picks up exactly where the movie left off.
Cool.
So yeah.
Cool.
Actually,
Does that app work for anything, or is it just like Funimation?
just
it's
Funimation
paired
for, like,
services.
anime, really.
It's paired
Yeah,
services. So Crunchyroll, which actually we had this whole conversation, Trevor and I, was like, doesn't Sony own both of them now? How is it not like more integrated or whatever? But yeah, so Funimation was the only anime platform except Netflix's anime, so you could use it for that. But it's like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. This is a whole ad for Scener now, apparently.
That's
But
why I introduced it
yeah,
like that.
No, but couldn't, like if we really
it's just a bunch of
wanted
different
to,
services, and it works.
If we really wanted to, we could
decently
just
well.
go into Discord and watch shit like through this Discord streaming.
We could, but like the quality takes a dump. Like
Does it?
It's locked unless you have like Nitro. It's locked at like 720.
Yeah, it's
30
not
FPS,
ideal.
so.
That's actually how I'm watching Naruto Shippuden with a couple other friends, but they've already like seen it, and it's not like super high quality anyway, so they can watch my stream and it's fine. But for something like that, yeah, I would probably take a dip.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the. I don't know. I'm just a snob, I guess. But
No,
I like to watch
I
it in
mean,
high
if we're
quality.
watching like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, I want that crisp original. Yeah, buddy.
HD.
right, for sure.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
exciting.
I think Demon Slayer is like 10 episodes in, maybe. I think when
Nice.
we were watching it like a couple weeks ago, it was at like 7. So
I'm in my waiting mode, but if we were gonna watch it together, I would jump on the train. So.
ooh,
I'm in waiting mode. I'm
you
in
jump
waiting
on the
mode
Mugen
for.
train?
Oh yes, I would.
Yes, I would.
I'm also waiting for freaking Attack on Titan too, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan would literally like kill me to watch week by week. I think I've done it before, and it's just like really.
Oh, I'm doing it right now, Sonny. It
Yeah.
is, and I have to because my TikTok is so fucking inundated with like
Oh,
I've programmed the algorithm to make me show me like all of the day of updates, like people making memes and shit out of things that happened 15 minutes ago on the episode. And so it's
Jeez.
like I've condemned myself to having to watch it because like the spoilers are relentless
Yeah.
otherwise. And it is, wow. It's a time.
I've been lucky enough to stay away from that. I see people posting like, "Did you guys see Attack on Titan?" Like, no.
No.
But-
Yeah.
Did you guys
So
not
that's-
read the
that's-
manga yet? Like, no, fam. I like the anime. I like watching it animated. I'm not reading it right now. It's okay.
Yeah. let
I'm
us
not
do our
getting
thing.
60 volumes.
I
of
know.
that. Although they have these big colossal, they call them the colossal editions, and they're like these huge books. It's kind of like Berserk, but it's not
Saw those.
hardcover.
Yeah, I saw
What's
those
the
at
point?
Barnes and
Yeah.
Noble.
Then what's the
But they look
point?
crazy.
Right. Yeah.
They look crazy. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jujutsu Kaisen, March 18th.
Very
Us
hype.
3 in Florida. We're gonna go watch together.
Yes, dude.
gonna plan that.
theaters.
And I'll
Love
be
it.
sad and alone.
Yeah, Cam. If you want to fly down, that's perfectly
Fly
fine.
down,
You can stay
bud.
with me. But
Yeah.
if not,
Damn.
Come
We're gonna have
through.
to. We might have to plan an episode for that.
not might. We will. We will have
Yeah.
an episode for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we will
bro.
definitely be reviewing that movie the
It's gonna be-
second we watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's gonna
say
be like
you
a
guys.
Demon Slayer episode. It's gonna go ham.
True.
Oh,
True. Big
I'm
facts.
interested to see. I guess we don't know. We didn't look up like the numbers for how it did in Japan, but like, will it be quite as big as Demon Slayer? I guess it's
I don't think it will.
probably
I-
not. It
Just
probably,
because
I
it's
guess
like
yeah.
it's an origin story. It's not like a continuation, just like Demon Slayer was.
Yeah.
Though I know that show has just as much hype as
Yeah.
as Demon Slayer. I think
Yeah.
Demon Slayer is way easier to market.
I mean, Demon
Yeah.
Slayer
It's
was
pretty
just
simple.
Even
uh,
if it is like an origin story, it's still based off like the manga. It's
Mhm.
still like in there in the material, so people
Yeah, but
would be like,
I'm assuming it's not the same cast of characters. So
I think there's like
you
some
can't assume that. I don't
crossover,
think.
but like maybe. But
I mean, can
think
I just
that
tell
makes
you the
sense.
character so you're not like spouting
no,
nonsense?
It's fine, Cameron.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's some
Alright.
crossover. That's all we know, but that's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, I guess if we haven't heard like news articles about it topping Demon Slayer or anything like that, then we kind of know it's not quite as big, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I personally don't see it cracking the records that Demon Slayer was. But either way, I'm still very
Mhm.
excited for it, and I'm sure it'll be a pain in the ass to get some tickets in opening weekend.
I mean, it could.
Yeah.
Mappa is animating it, so sheesh.
Oh, Mappa in theaters, brother. We eating good.
That voice never fails to make me laugh. Brother, we're eating on the table. No, I am the table.
I am the table, bro.
Ooh, do we want to say it? Because that was perfect. I'm sorry. We could talk about it in like 30 seconds.
It's not. Yeah, we were not exactly going crazy over it, but new Kanye track. You guys didn't see the album art. I will say real quick, we are I don't know what era of album art we are in, bro. We are in hell. It is. If you look it up, it is a picture of like a skinned monkey. It is disgusting. It's like, why are we doing this? It's just something random to throw out there. It's not appealing at all.
So for the people that are completely unaware of what we're talking about, the
Yeah.
game released a new song with Kanye West, and
Mhm.
it samples old Eazy-E song, right? Or was it something
Yeah,
else?
I think an
Easy
Easy
does
song,
it or something like that, right?
something like that. And then
Yeah.
I heard it samples a Beastie Boys song too, but it's produced
Mm.
by Hit Boy. I think I even heard DJ Premier do that scratching at the end, which is a lot of big, great names for not a very great track.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game's verse was kind of weird with his just I don't know, his delivery was a little weird. It didn't sound like him at all. And then Kanye comes through with like a 32 bar verse that's like he says something about shoulder shrug. That's exactly how I felt about it.
Mhm.
Oh no, fam. No. Okay, so I look it up on Google, right? Easy. It says song by The Game NDA.
That's
Yeah,
what's happening
man,
now, man.
that's his name now.
But yeah,
We're not gonna do this, bro.
his
We're not
legal
gonna-
name.
I don't
That's
give
his,
a
that's his legal
frick.
name.
Well, he's gonna sue us. That's just what's happening.
Yeah, but
How can he sue us? We're not talking about him. We're talking about Kanye.
oh yeah,
Oh, that's
we're
true.
talking about the old Kanye.
Yeah, that's true.
I love the
Game.
old Kanye.
does Kanye have his edge back? So we're gonna
He is
clickbait
back.
title-
for that.
That's what we're gonna clickbait
video
title this
title.
entire episode. It's gonna be we're talking about Kanye for
Yeah.
all of 5 minutes, and it's gonna be. Is the old Kanye back?
Yeah. Kanye
Yo, shout out
takes
to
over the
Kevin.
game and
And
makes it
Kevin's
look easy.
gonna be here for like 4 minutes, and it's gonna be this segment. He's gonna be, I will not tolerate hate of this verse.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yo,
Who wants that album
shout out
art
to
shit?
Kevin.
We can put absolutely no hate on the Kevin. He is a tried and true supporter of the Unboxing Life podcast. We thank him very much for his support, his
I
continued
am not
likes and
hating.
comments, and no, of course not. That's what I'm clearing the air, making sure it's clear that we love
Yeah,
Kevin.
clear it. Yep.
Mm.
We love Kevin. We do not love Donda.
Well,
And La Machina was in its right place.
An unfortunate reality.
dang.
You said that song was produced by Hit Boy, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, those 808s were muddy
Miss
as shit,
Boy.
not hitting.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's a Miss Boy.
Wow.
I should hire a Hit Boy because I got all the hits, boy. No, that was not the
Miss
line that was
Boy.
hidden.
Yeah, it's fine. The game raps well on it, and Kanye doesn't really rap that well. He's just trying to get his life out there, I guess. And I don't like the stuff where he keeps repeating himself and he just has such less flow than he used to nowadays. His flow is just so much more awkward. I feel like.
That's
you
just
know.
like that's just what happens when you make all that money and you want to make music, but you're just like bored as shit. So it's like it's almost like this is his Eminem phase.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I
but
guess
yeah,
so.
I guess the
Such a
only
cursed
bar
phrase.
of the only bar of note is the whole I want to beat Pete Davis.
Is that even noteworthy? I feel like
in a 32 bar verse where he's
The
he doesn't
internet,
sound like
you
he's
know.
saying much, but I'm sure you can
Yeah.
dissect the bars. You could come up with something.
I
But
don't know. He's just stoking the fire, I guess, poking the coals, whatever.
yeah, he
whatever.
said
Yeah.
something about my divorce is going great or our divorce is going great. Like
The best divorce ever. Yeah.
I feel like that was
Yeah.
like sarcastic.
it could
Had to be.
I think they're from what I know they're on good terms, but
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like I feel like he has a lot of issues with the press, and the press is probably like, Kanye, how's the divorce going? How's the divorce going? And you're just like, oh, it's the fucking best divorce ever. Thank you for asking. Like, thank you so much. It's like obviously it's going so fine and dandy. It's a divorce, you dickhead. It's obviously it's not great. Like that's how I kind of, felt those lines come off.
Well, I
as.
could see that. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're talking about beating your ex-wife's new boyfriend, beating him up or whatever. It's kind of like contradictory a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Shoulder
Mid
shrug.
verse song
Yeah.
is meh.
Exactly. Whatever.
On to bigger news.
I did
Yeah.
want to bring it right back around, but just another piece of information for framing for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. It did in fact have the second biggest opening weekend in Japanese film history.
Okay.
Immediately only after behind the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. So it was Mugen Train was a 44 million equivalent USD opening weekend, and Jujutsu Kaisen was 23 mil. So not close, but
Dang.
in terms,
Yeah.
but
Took
still,
off, though.
but still the second. And apparently in 2021, like I think it was 2020, Demon Slayer manga outsold the second place by like 10 times or something like that. It was like 48 mil to 8 mil or something like that, or no, it was like 80 mil to 8 mil or something like that. Copies sold. Apparently in 2021, Jujutsu Kaisen was the highest selling manga, so it's picking up.
Yeah.
It's big numbers, big things are
Quite a
happening.
popular show.
So
do we have
Yeah.
a new big three, big boys?
oh man, dude, Jujutsu Kaisen is just it's so
What-
good.
Big three is as in what?
The
Or
old
like
big
the
three is
three
what
anime.
Naruto, Bleach, and DBZ.
One Piece.
Or
No,
One
One
Piece.
Piece. Yeah.
People replace
Naruto
DBZ
one.
with Bleach. Like people argue that
Mm.
for the sake of arguing.
Wait, people really think that Bleach is bigger than
Yes.
DBZ?
Dude,
Yeah.
Bleach
Not-
was bigger
no way.
in Japan.
There's no way. I don't think so at
and
all.
everything.
Maybe in
I'm pretty
Japan
sure.
for sure, but worldwide, no way.
Especially here.
You can literally do the whole like Kamehameha anywhere, and people
Yeah.
would know the fuck you're doing.
Yeah,
Like,
it gave a lot of traction, and it came slightly after. I think I also thought the same thing, and then I read otherwise. Just on random sources. I don't have anything that would like that. I'm not gonna die on this hill, is what I'm saying. But I have
see
seen
the kanji
I have
symbol
seen
everywhere.
around. I have seen around that I thought Bleach was just like a so-so show, and DBZ was huge, but apparently that's not the case.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
Bleach is
yeah.
huge.
I mean, DBZ was huge, but like so was Bleach. So Bleach was like the childhood anime for a fuck ton of people apparently, and was huge
Yeah.
in terms of like kids on playgrounds in Japan and stuff like that.
I think regardless, the idea like DBZ came first, so it was like
Oh,
there
was
was
it
an
first?
era where I think so. There was an
Okay.
era where there was a big
I
three,
don't
like how we have the Holy Trinity in modern rap. It's like
Yeah.
early 2000s was Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, I think, and now One Piece is still up there, but I think that's the idea.
A modern big three: Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer.
My
Well,
Hero
My Hero.
Academia.
Titan.
My Hero, Attack on Titan's ending, but I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, it's
Attack
huge.
on
I
Titan
guess
also
my-
doesn't meet the shonen guidelines necessarily either, because there's no
Yeah.
like super power fantasy kind of
Huh?
thing, except for like in those shows you have a typical like works hard for it but ridiculously strong protagonist. Eren still has to fight his fucking dick off every single episode, and and still loses like a lot of the time. So it's
Eren
like
wants to destroy Titans, fam.
it's more of a war anime than a shonen like power fantasy anime. But
Yeah, it's different for sure. I guess MHA would fill that slot. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Mm.
The
Yeah,
big three were just talking shonen.
I guess for easiest comparison.
I mean, because
Like-
that's
It's
what
a
I've
loose thing. It doesn't have to be taken that seriously.
Yeah, it's loose. It's like whatever people
Yeah.
think of it. But that makes sense because
I'm just
yeah.
saying, Demon Slayer and Jujutsu breaking records out here. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a new era for sure, and we love to see it. I can't wait
Word.
for.
absolutely love to see
So
it.
the My Hero movies are doing that hot though. That
The-
World Rescue Mission. I didn't see it, but
Well, they're all like like non-canon, just
Yeah.
random movies they pump out. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
season's
I think
still hot though. I gotta finish 5.
I feel like that show's losing a bit of traction. I hope it takes it back up. Honestly, season 5 was my least favorite season as well.
Oh,
Did you
finished
finish it?
I'm
Yeah.
agree with you. I didn't even finish it. I was on like episode 8, and I was like,
It's
I watched the whole
it's
thing.
a slog.
the first
I'm at about halfway.
the first and second half of they're at the mid-season split. It's you're not watching the same show anymore. But
Yeah, that's true. I watched the whole thing. Catch up
Jeez.
on it if you like the show. But
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
catch up.
no, My Hero's great, but I
yeah,
don't know. I felt like the first half of that season I've already seen.
yeah.
It's just complete filler to me.
Yeah,
That's
I'm-
just-
I get that.
I mean, we can have this conversation if we cover season 5, but I don't know. I always hard disagree with you on that. I love the little tournament bits, and I love seeing them showcase their powers in like in low, low consequence
fine, like, one-
environments.
I
That's
just
fine
can't
one time
it's
for 9
every
episodes,
season.
but 4
It's
times
just
for 9 episodes straight is like
it's
it's
every
ridiculous.
season. It's like
Yeah,
it gets really tired. There's
Huh.
no stakes. It's like I'm just watching a sitcom.
yeah. There's cool stuff in that can happen, but
Yeah.
it feels like they're not picking up the pace, and then they just go back to doing that for an entire half of a season. It's like, are you serious? Like,
Yeah,
it's
and
not
they've
really.
done it better before.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
whole tournament arc in season 2 is banging. Like
Yeah.
that's the only really one I need. Even the exam was great, but
Yeah, I say like have a few significant instances of it because they are in school and whatever, but don't. It's just.
Do you guys
like,
wonder? Do
Oh,
you
go
guys
ahead.
wonder
Or make
if
it
that
shorter.
has? You guys wonder if that has something to do with the way the animators translate it from the manga? Because I feel like when you're reading a manga, it goes stuff goes by so much quicker. So
Mhm.
do you think in terms of animation they're like, oh, this is gonna take longer, but
Yeah, I mean,
we should still make it longer instead of making it like short, and then that's just how they plan it out.
that's the whole
I don't
reason
know.
that the original like Naruto episodes and all them are like so absurdly long, and why a fight takes 9 episodes, right? Is because they were doing it like chapter by chapter. Like the manga would release a chapter, they would turn that chapter into a 20-minute time slot, and so
Oh,
they had to
jeez.
they had to fill like entire minutes with like Naruto being like, oh, what's his next move? Is it going to be this? Is it going to
Wow.
be that? And then Sakura
Yeah,
does the same thing, and then Sasuke does the same thing, and then they
Well, yeah.
they show like 3 minutes of the last episode in the current episode. Like that definitely
Why don't I-
happens, like because you can communicate
Yeah.
information on a page so much faster than you can in like frames.
Yeah, I guess it would be. I'll say, funnily enough, Naruto is like an even bigger sinner than that because in Shippuden and stuff, they had like hundreds of chapters out, and they would still stretch stuff out just to like
Yeah.
have more episodes and make money, and then they would just make filler arcs, and it was
Yeah.
like done. It was like terrible, but they do
yeah,
that.
it's,
With
I
a lot
mean,
of
it's
it.
it's infamous. There's like 34% of Shippuden is filler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
it's
rough.
incredible.
And they kill the pace on even canon episodes. It's pretty rough.
I can definitely see that. The My Hero ones, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it for people who don't care or like people who haven't seen it. But it's like, I don't know. I just enjoy seeing it. I just find them fun. They give them like the whole MHA, not gimmick, but for lack of a better term, like their style of doing things is they give like relatively simple quirks to a lot of kids, and then they can do like incredibly complex things with them. Like Mirio,
No
who
doubt.
can just like slide through stuff, but he becomes like super strong because he can do whatever he wants with it. So
I
I
would
like,
rather see them demonstrate that in stakes, though. Like,
yeah,
And
but
it's
you
not- it's
can't
not that
like
it's-
they always have the school being fucking blown up, and only 6 months have gone by. Like it's like
Yeah.
that's just how the pacing of the show it like exists and works. And I don't know. I like it. I like it because it is My Hero Academia. Like they're at the school, like training to be heroes. You want to see them train and then also fight. So that's.
I know, but I can't.
I'm perfectly fine with
It's
it.
cool to watch
I
that gimmick,
understand
but it's
what
like
you guys don't.
I can't help but feel like they're stalling almost
Mm-hmm.
until the next big thing is gonna happen. And I get they can't have the school like be attacked every time, but
Yeah,
Mm.
it's like I feel like it's a bit of a weak excuse because you can do. I mean, how many other shows have done super powered schools? Not to say they all have good pacing, but like
right.
it's modern anime. You kind of got to keep up with the pace, and they started with great pacing and then slowed it down to freaking old school shonen, and it's a bit weird watching it. Just don't have it be like half the entire season, and then
That's my only thing, man. I mean,
I-
if you're gonna do it, make it short. Do 6 episodes max. Like we don't need to see every single combination of fighting. And like there's 50 characters. We don't need to see these 4 and these 4. All right, now it's these 4, but now like there's 3 on here, but then there's another one on the other squad that's coming here. But he's
Holy
got a cool
shit.
power, so we got to watch this whole episode so he can do it at the very fucking end. No,
yeah,
no.
I have fun with them, having those fights and whatever that are just more fun. But yeah, you can't. They just have it so much at this point, and I don't want to spoil much, but they could have made up for it in the second half of the season. I feel like they didn't do that either. It's weird.
We'll have
I
to
don't
see.
know.
We'll have to see. That's not much of a spoiler. I kind of figured that was the case for me, but
Vague MHA
Either way.
talk.
Saying,
I said vague MHA talk. We love it.
yeah.
that's how it be.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll see if we'll talk about that at some point. But
Look at us covering all the bullshit on variety episodes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
We
man.
want to get to the crux of the bullshit that's happening though in the
Yep.
gaming space.
Bullshit.
The bullshit.
This shit is ridiculous.
Buy
Crazy.
Xbox Game
I-
Pass. You don't want to? You don't have a fucking choice anymore. Buy it now.
Yep. We're getting
So,
ready to release the Skyrim limited edition.
Oh, the 11th edition. So
when there's
if
when there's
y'all
gonna be
aren't aware-
6 editions of Skyrim before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
Oh, there
Freaking
probably
Skyrim
already
is
is. You
on a
saying
list.
Probably
that.
already is, yeah.
There's probably already 6. Yeah.
There's definitely more.
Yeah.
They whatever like slim editions of the new Xbox and the new PS5 are, they're gonna have an edition of Skyrim just for those. They're gonna have it for, if they haven't already had it for the OLED Switch, they'll probably do that too. Oh, in 4K, yeah, you can play Skyrim in 4K mobile.
On the fucking
Yeah,
Switch.
blast your
Jesus
guy with games
Christ.
with your single Joy-Con.
2011 assets, like, bruh.
Yeah,
Come on.
Jesus, still locked at 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Still locked.
So if y'all are not aware, Microsoft will acquire Activision Blizzard for $95 per share in an all-cash transaction valued at $68.7 billion. This is inclusive of Activision Blizzard's net cash. This was basically their market cap.
You can round it up to 69 million.
Yeah, we're not gonna... You said million?
Billion.
Okay.
Billion with a B.
Dang.
So with this acquisition, your boys at Xbox will be getting Activision Blizzard, who are responsible for Overwatch, Diablo, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft,
World of Warcraft.
Candy Crush, and StarCraft, among others.
Yeah,
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 really.
that's all good and all, but like they spent almost $69 billion on all those. I can own all those games for like $200. What are they doing?
Oh
here?
my god.
That is facts, my guy. What are they thinking?
Small brain, 2 IQ.
How do we feel about this acquisition? Do we feel like it's going to hurt the gaming or the future of gaming? Do we feel like there's a new path of exclusives going? How's Sony looking? What are we thinking? I think it's a very dangerous move, almost antitrust-esque, but we shall see in the coming years, I suppose.
Well,
We're
I think
getting
it's
into that.
definitely puts them at that limit where they really can't be acquiring much more. without
Yeah, I mean
going that
they're
route.
valued at what, like over $3 trillion, Microsoft. So
Yeah, I
given
mean,
I'm spitballing here, but I think Sony is only worth like 120. I say only, but they're only worth like 120 bill. So Microsoft owns them by about 15, times. If they really wanted to, they probably could buy out Sony, which would, that would not
would
be
be-
good for the future
yes.
of gaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Call of Duty about to be a Microsoft exclusive.
That would be great because it would give me an excuse not to fucking buy that shit anymore.
Yeah. I don't know.
Damn.
If that's what you needed to not buy that shit anymore, then I'm sorry, man.
I suppose. This marketplace, like America in general, thrives on competition. Consumers benefit off of competition. So when you start buying up the competition like this, especially with all this cash to blow, like Microsoft is worth so much money. It doesn't matter to them if it's almost $70 billion. That's chump change. They can write that shit off. Like they're gonna get that shit back like in a couple years. They've probably done the NPV calculations. They're fine, but with all of these franchises, if they do go like fully exclusive, where it's just on Windows and Microsoft platforms, I don't know what this does for gaming.
I personally don't see it happening that way, where it would all, where they I'm sure they'd give themselves some exclusives. I wouldn't see them putting big titles on as exclusives. They've already said that they weren't going to do that much with Bethesda.
That's PR talk. Like that means nothing to me.
I mean, we'll see what happens until it
but,
happens, but
yeah, but I mean, they already have they have agreements with these games, right? Like, you know, PlayStation has you get another fucking custom class or some stupid shit where you do it for like a whole year. You get like a game mode that's like exclusive. So they have these like timed exclusives, but once those run out, all that PR talk goes out the window when they're like, all right, we have all of this software, we have all this hardware. We're just going to put it on our shit. We don't really need you anymore.
Yeah.
They're just going to starve them out of the ecosystem.
I
guess time will tell.
I think it ends up with, when you acquire that much, you then, as opposed to the money-making scheme becoming exclusivity, it's just like, oh, we've now shortened massively our pipeline to like license and obtain and put out these games for ourselves and sell them. So like they have like less upcharge from like selling Call of Duty games. Like they have, like, would that not work that way now that you own the title itself? You don't have to do any extra dealings and any extra middleman to sell the game to consumers with your console. So
I'm not going to pretend like I know, but I would assume it would probably decrease your expenses.
Either way, you then I would assume decrease your expenses for those games for game studios that you fucking own, and then you're able to like just shell them out to Sony the same way that they normally would have done it themselves, but now you're the ones making the money from Sony by allowing them to license your game. So I don't think it takes Call of Duty exclusive. I think it makes Microsoft a fuck ton more money off of Call of Duty because they're not paying extra to license it, and they are getting paid by Sony and I guess if you want to snag Call of Duty, whatever, Vanguard, is that the one we're on right now?
Yes, we're on Call of Duty Vanguard
for Nintendo Switch. So you can get it there as well, probably. I don't know, but
yeah.
I don't think you can play Call of Duty on the Switch.
I don't think so either. It was a bit, but yeah,
the Joy-Con.
It's just you just get so big, you just become a vendor to everyone and minimize your own expenditures.
The other way this goes for me, at least, is they buy all these developers and they don't do shit with them, and it's just like they just exist, and it's almost like a Rare kind of thing where they acquire a company and then they just don't do anything. They don't supply funds for them. They just kind of let them die out. And I can totally see that happening too. Yeah. But
that would be nuts if that happened with Activision Blizzard of all freaking companies. Yeah.
Not to mention the sexual harassment fiasco that they're currently still in.
I was gonna say,
I'm pretty sure that the CEO is like stepping down too after they're done.
Is he?
Like, I thought they were fuck out of here.
I thought they were keeping everyone in, basically.
No, I think he announced plans to leave.
Now. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if they were like gonna, because that would make sense also just from PR if they were like, and we're cleaning it up too, and it's a new era. I don't know.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, that would be doing some good with it as well, make it a better working environment for people. That
would be dope. I would be totally down with that if that were the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just get everyone out.
Yeah. It's just there's so many implications we probably can't even predict too. Like, God, I don't know.
Yeah, this is like a Doctor Strange, like 14 million possible probabilities kind of thing. This is like one of those like this is one of those things where we're witnessing history happen, but we don't know it's actually happened. Like we're aware that this is a big move, but we won't see the implications of this until 3, 4, 5 years down the road, even longer, honestly. Because shit like this takes time. Like games don't churn out overnight. There's a reason why Overwatch 2 is still not out. Like these games take forever to come out.
All I gotta say is my cousin Brian, he better watch out because the next World of Warcraft DLC, Xbox exclusive. baby.
Jesus.
Everyone's gonna
Well, yeah,
play World of
they
Warcraft.
own Microsoft Windows.
Did it first.
I think
my
you'll
Not
be
World
right.
of Warcraft that did it first. It was
Reportedly,
Microsoft.
in the year 2016, World of Warcraft generated $9.23 billion for Blizzard. So like by itself, like if you just allow World of Warcraft to pay back the deal, that takes you what?
About
Simple math, 7
8
years.
Yeah.
7, 8 years. Yeah.
Payback
I don't know if you
period.
guys heard the rumor about
And that's
Call
a
of
fraction
Duty, but I want to
of the
say I heard
assets.
a rumor that Call of Duty would move away from a yearly release.
I heard that too.
I heard that
fucking
too,
great,
and it would
man.
make
Which, if
sense.
that's true,
Yeah.
I'm
If
down
you
for
could-
it because
If y'all could actually put some passion in these games and actually make them worth playing for longer than a year,
I
that'd
think
be
it's
great.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
been a long time coming. Yeah. It's just
Mhm.
It's been since about like let's give it 2011.
yeah.
2011.
Yeah.
I'd
I'll
say
give it Black Ops 2. We'll do Black Ops 2.
I was gonna say after Black Ops 2,
After that.
after they released Advanced Warfare, it was like, all right, guys, come on.
Nah, Ghost was the downhill. I loved Ghost, but Ghost was like that was the dagger in the back.
So yeah, I think the 1 year schedule lends itself to, okay, we have to copy and paste this amount because otherwise the game will not come out on time. And so it's just like, I don't know. They just
Also, when fucking Treyarch wants to do something different with the game and it doesn't work out with playtesters, so they have like 6 months to churn out a game and it doesn't have campaign, but they still launch the game.
Yep.
That's Black Ops 4.
Yep.
Welcome to the world of gaming, everybody.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So obviously the games have been in development for years. It's not like the one Call of Duty comes out and then it's like freaking Santa with his elves and he's like, all right, let's start making toys for next year. It's not like they drop development and because it's multiple companies and everything.
Cycles now.
It's multiple companies and everything. Yeah, but it's still like you just when you have that 1 year cycle is like you don't get a lot of the reactions and it doesn't follow the flow of the market well enough where it's just like oh, this became a tired and like boring mechanic and players don't like this anymore and like wall running and like verticality and Titanfall and stuff like that, like, oh, like we thought that was going to be cool but it ended up being too much and like for the way the world works, like whatever, they would have been developing that exact same mechanic for like a year and a half for like 2 more games, and it's like, oh well, we've like whatever it is, the sunk cost fallacy, is that what it's called, where you're like you're just too far
You're too far in,
in
you've
to
already
turn back now. So
I mean,
you
that's
just end up with like cursed ass shit that like no one likes, that just rolling over into games because the development cycle is too short. So or
exactly
because
what
they don't
happened
listen.
with,
It's a lot of them just not listening to begin with, but I don't know.
That's
Sorry,
exactly what happened.
they listen.
Kick my shit.
It's just
Oh my God.
it's just stockholders, not players.
Oh my God.
No, you don't get to speak. This is my show now.
Jesus
I did the
Christ.
intro. I get to do all the speaking.
No, but that's literally exactly what happened with Infinite Warfare. They were done with the jetpacks for 2 games, and then they did a third one, and it's
Yeah.
I think at the time, I don't know if it still is, but it was the most disliked video on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
The jetpack reveal, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Battlefield 1 did great because of it, because they went back to their roots, and I'm
Yeah.
throwing up quotations.
Right. Yeah.
What video of Nintendo's got disliked to hell? I feel like there was one recently of Nintendo that got like dislike bombed.
The Wii U release or something? I don't know.
It was recent, but I don't know.
You release.
Sure. Yeah, it's not even recent anymore.
The
Dang.
reason they took the dislike button away, the dislike counter.
Was it a Smash character reveal?
No,
That's where my head went, but
no, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying just like freaking Activision is pissed that people are disliking the shit out of Call of Duty videos. So they're like, "Yo, YouTube, fix your shit." And YouTube like,
so they paid off Google.
Yeah, it's gonna
yeah,
be
like,
it's gonna be
Google's like, "Yo,
Mi-
we got this
Alphabet
new
company.
plan.
it's gonna be
that
Microsoft.
benefits small YouTubers. The dislike button, you won't see the counter."
Yeah.
Horrible.
You're welcome,
That's
small
also horrible.
YouTubers.
Microsoft buys Google.
That should happen when we weren't recording the podcast. So
Yeah.
Amazon buys Microsoft.
God,
Go ahead.
that's
Dislike
Jeff
our video, I
Bezos.
dare you.
Jeff Bezos owns everything and everyone.
the,
We all have to shave our heads.
all-
Trevor's been ahead of the game this entire time.
I've been ahead of the game.
Aha!
Dang.
Ah.
All freaking industry is just gonna be Russian nesting dolls at some point. It's gonna be
Jesus.
Basically, already
Russian
is.
dolls. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was thinking of that when you were talking about how they might not do exclusivity with like I heard that was Amazon's strategy where they just like invested in their infrastructure so much, and you've probably heard they like operated at a loss for so many years
Yep.
and whatever. So they got so much infrastructure that basically other companies just pay them to use it, so they can just tax other companies and then just make their own money too. So they just have it coming in every which way.
Yeah, I mean that was their whole that was their whole plan. Like they don't even really need like UPS anymore because they have their own fleets. Like they just deliver their own shit now. So like they're a one-stop shop. Amazon's scary as fuck. They have a whole pharmacy program. You can
I'm
get
pretty
pills
sure
from Amazon.
Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure Amazon was it had to be the company that they would be like early investors and like foot in the door early to like emerging technology companies and stuff. And so they would get in the door and like be like, oh, this is how everything works, and then create their own version before the patents could be filed and completely done up. And so literally just yoink new technologies and strategies and stuff like that from new companies before they could get off the ground. And then the companies would go bankrupt because Amazon had by far the better infrastructure to make the thing happen. So it was just like
that they started as a bookstore.
They were just zapping like new businesses out of existence.
Man.
And now
They still do,
nowadays
I'm
it's
sure.
an age. Nowadays it's an age where retail stores, brick and mortar is dying. So they're at the forefront of that.
Yeah, that sucks. Honestly, I enjoyed going for a nice shopping trip on a Saturday.
I know.
It does suck, but you have a bunch of. I don't even know what the word is. It's just convenient to get something. You can get shit tomorrow. I could order something right now and come tomorrow. That's convenient, and I could go out to the store, but you have a lot of people with the mentality of why do I need to go to the store? That shit's coming to my door tomorrow for free. Or the delivery is free, but you pay the fee for it.
You pay the $120 a year and you get everything 2-day shipping for free.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand where society's going, but for
I
me,
get it.
I guess
I don't
I'm just
like
an old
it.
soul because you and I still fucking buy physical games. Like there's a novelty of still interacting with society and not buying everything from your phone.
It's not even just that. This shit is gonna turn us into legitimately Wall-E, where everybody's gonna be like in their self-moving floating chairs.
Yep.
They're just gonna be like,
no one's gonna walk.
Yeah.
I used to definitely
That's
think
scary.
yeah. No, I used to like think of this stuff. I was like, okay, well, yeah, there's nothing I should really be scared about because the market's just working and it's working democratically. Everyone's like, it's like some sort of optimistic thing where people are working together to decide what they want. But at some point, I just realized, there's no like captain behind the wheel. It's just like whatever's driving profits, we're gonna go there, and we really can't stop it no matter what we do. Like it's just gonna be what it is, and literally every bookstore in the country could be gone, and that could just happen. Basically, I mean, virtually, not every single one, but like that could just happen, and it could just be because Amazon has less friction, and just there you go. Like, so it does get kind of scary nowadays, and
it's only gonna happen quicker. Like we're evolving much quicker than we already have been.
It's like you said, David. It's all because of the profit, and who gives them the profit is people, man. These people have. As people, you just gotta be like, you know what? I'm gonna go out to the store today. Frickin' Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos. Yeah, I still go. I don't do like the Instacart, like grocery shopping. I still go to the store for food and all that kind of stuff. I'm still an ape, I suppose you could say.
It's not even, bro. How you gonna have someone tell me what produce I'm gonna be picking out?
Not only that, but what the fuck are you doing with it? Like, if it's not a box food, I don't know what you doing with it.
That's what I'm saying. I'll pick my tomatoes my damn self. Thank you.
That's facts. Yeah. You don't even know if it's firm or not. Like, I don't need that shit squishy. You don't know how to
Yeah.
pick out an avocado.
Some
Yeah.
bananas, man. My bananas need to be green when I pick them, because that gives them the whole
Green
week
like
to
your
yellow
little
out.
monster back there.
Oh wait.
Like, you see him chilling.
Ice Slimer.
Slimer, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I still haven't seen Ghostbusters.
Oh,
The
That's
original?
kind of wild.
No.
Oh my god.
everyone has their blind spots. I've seen the original, I think, but it's not like one of the best movies ever, in my opinion. But
No, I
it's good.
mean it's not, but
It's good though. It's I see why it holds up and why people like it.
Yeah, for
Yeah, it's
sure.
definitely classic. For sure.
Classic. Yeah.
No, for sure. It's up there. There was another movie that I mentioned. Oh, I think Sandlot. I was in a meeting at work.
Ah.
and I was just
Seen
like, yo, I
Sandlot?
haven't seen that came up sometime. I don't know why it came up, but I just mentioned because I'm honest. I don't really need
Yeah.
feel like the need to hold back on things I haven't seen. But I was like, yeah, I've never seen
No, for sure.
Sandlot, and they all just like did the whole like, oh, I haven't seen Sandlot. Like, oh.
You're
the
killing
camera's
me,
dying on
Smalls.
the inside.
See, I fucking hate that shirt, man. Every time I see that shirt,
You're killing me,
I
Smalls.
hate the shirt. Yeah.
the shirt is
Yeah.
so cringe.
The shirt
It's
is
a-
killing me.
It's a top
It's the
tier.
shirt that you've owned for 8 years that you just continually put on. That's in the back of your closet. But
For real. I just
It's a top tier movie
whenever
quote.
That's half
whatever
my
the-
shirts.
that's fine. It's just whenever they catch on and lose all context and meaning, and it's just that plastered everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
it's
Right.
just a navy shirt with a square image of the meme. It's like it's not even like done well. It's just literally
Yeah.
like you could just I could have made that on a t-shirt website. kinda
That's
thing.
exactly
Yeah.
what happened. Some random fucking white guy made that T-shirt and sold a ton of them. So yeah.
That's like I never thought the that Straight Outta Compton logo would catch on like it would. It's like its own like a new freaking
Dude.
iconography was invented that will
Yeah.
freaking live on way
There's
behind, past our
Straight
guests.
out of
Like,
Newark, straight out of LA, straight out of anything,
Nuts.
any location, straight out
Yeah.
of Paris. Like
There's mad.
Straight out of Paris.
you know what this
Paris.
fucking movie's about? Like
Nah, dude, there's friggin' like white ladies in Ohio like that are like straight out of sugar, like they're just like out of baking supplies, like, and it's like they have no concept of like where where it originally came from, any sort of the
Why you gotta
iconography,
do
just, like,
Ohio like that?
why I just picked a random state in the middle of the United States.
Why you gotta do that to Ohio?
Hey man, if you're landlocked, that's
Jesus
your
Christ.
fault. I guess
Dang, the
Ohio has the
heartland.
lake in the north, isn't it? But
the heartland.
because I think Cleveland is nicknamed the mistake on the lake.
Every time I hear
Okay.
Cleveland, I think of the Drew Carey show? Ohio.
Oh, what?
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland.
I thought you were
rocks.
saying the Cleveland show, like the Family Guy spinoff.
No.
Yeah.
Alex, before I forget, I think Respawn Entertainment, the game developer, they announced today that they had 3 new Star Wars games in the pipeline.
I did hear about that.
Oh yeah.
One being another entry in the Jedi series, which will be Fallen Order 2. Another being a first-person shooter, so like in like the vein of I want to say Republic Commando, and then
Yeah,
a strategy game. So
Okay.
I was gonna
Yo,
say I
I'm
would
here
take
for
a
another Fallen Order.
I would take a Star Wars game that's like the Halo Wars game, like the top-down like
I would too.
strategy war game.
I would too,
I
especially with like how vast their enemy types are and
Yeah.
like all the different like lore
Yeah.
that they could get into. Yeah,
For sure.
no, they have plenty of shit to
Well,
play with.
Cameron and David, have you guys played Fallen Order?
no,
No.
I still want to very much.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
will.
slept on that game for so
Yeah.
long. I slept
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You'll have to play it for sure.
It's dope.
Yeah.
I've seen
for sure.
some cool
I
clips.
mean, yeah.
I will take Fallen
Who's
Order 2,
Respawn on-
3, 4, 5, 6. As long as y'all got my boy Cal, that's it. I'm
Is
golden.
Respawn its own thing?
Yeah, it's its own developer. They're behind like Titanfall,
I
and
was gonna say
Yeah,
they
I know who they
Titanfall
are,
2
but I
right?
didn't know if they were owned by anybody.
they're still.
Okay.
I don't know if they're owned by anybody, but they're still. I think no, they're owned by EA.
I was gonna say they're an EA company. Yeah, they gotta
Yeah.
be.
There you go. Everyone's
They
done
still
with
have Vince Zampella, which is he was him and another guy. I can't remember the other guy's name, but I would recognize it instantly. They were in the original Infinity Ward
right.
development team.
Modern Warfare
Yeah.
2 and
Yeah,
all that.
they were behind COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah, I remember that they got fired after Modern
Yep.
Warfare 2, and then
and immediately
they
created their own thing, and
Yeah.
they've been popping ever since.
which is a cool name for.
Well,
Yeah, Respawn. That's so solid.
Yeah, I mean, forget about exclusivity. I know we talked about, we got into physical and digital, physical and digital world. I know me and Trevor are still down with the physical game, so we're not quite in it with Game Pass yet. But Microsoft is pushing Game Pass hard, and they for people that don't mind digital, it's really tempting. I could see why people say Game Pass is dope, but forget about exclusivity. I think Microsoft is really gonna beef up Game Pass more than it already is.
Yeah, that's their cash
Yeah.
cow. That's their system seller. That's their reason to be in their
That's what
ecosystem.
It is now. It's like that now. It's like, and now it's just gonna be like, hello, we're in your face.
Well, it's
Oh,
indisputably
yeah.
the best deal in gaming. Like, there's no question. It's like the
Right.
fucking pass from Blockbuster 15, 20 years ago.
Oh,
where you
true.
could just rent any game that you wanted.
That's so funny.
Shout out to anyone who understands what Blockbuster is and you're listening to this.
And you get shit day one.
Yeah, you get it
Yeah.
day one. You can download it before. Like,
It's nuts.
it's just there. It's literally convenience. You're paying $10 a month for 120, 150 AAA games. Like, you literally cannot beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
price of 2
Spotify
games
for
a year.
gaming.
Yeah, essentially that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's the streaming version for gaming.
Yeah, it was like I remember it coming on the scene. I guess when we were still on the Xbox One, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, it is a good deal. And then you hear more and more about it. It's like it was really like the best press like Xbox had gotten in a while, because obviously Xbox One wasn't like highly favored by
Yeah.
people on the
Anyone.
internet, whatever general stuff. But and yeah, now like you said, it's a big system seller. Who knows? It'll just be crazy now.
Yeah, people don't even buy games. Like, they just, I have Game Pass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck am I buying the game for? It's on my system already.
Yeah.
Like, I totally get
crazy.
it.
You play two brand new games. This shit pays for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts.
And it's only like what, $10 a month, like I said?
Yeah.
I think
Right,
10 or
he's
12.
saying.
I don't know.
Isn't it like 15 and you get like Xbox Live with it too? or
Xbox,
something?
yeah, the
Wow.
Game Pass Ultimate, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the ultimate is, you get, well, now we've had ads for Senior and for Xbox Game Pass in this episode. But yeah, I think you get
Amazon.
you get gold, but the
This podcast proves why your ad will work.
Yeah.
but they have the connection to Windows as well. So like Minecraft is one of the things you get it for like crossplay, and like any other game that has a PC version that you can play through Microsoft you can have. So it's they're definitely ramping up to like actually have, like Trevor used the word ecosystem. The Game Pass is fitting that the best. And they're just
it's literally unbeatable.
It's become very clear what they're doing. Like you were saying, Trev, it's just like they're just, or like Alex was saying too, they're just packing it. They're just gonna like constant acquisition of game studios and developers and stuff, so they can just pack their own shit for free and push that as their number one product, and then it's all streamlined. It's
And
crazy.
I mean, if you think
Super
about
good.
it, it's smart because digital is the future, man. That's the way it's heading.
Yep, you're not paying for
It'll
shipping.
be-
You're not paying for
it'll-
handling. You're not doing.
It'll be a novelty to own physical media at a certain point, just like how it is with vinyl. I can totally see that happening with physical games, where like it's almost like, oh, it's dying, and then like 20 years later it's like, oh, it's the new fad. Like, oh, y'all are buying games again. Like, people are buying CDs now again. I've read,
Right.
yeah, my mom told me about some article that she heard on the radio about how CD sales were up for the first time in like a decade or something.
It'll be the classy thing to do. I wonder if they'll change the medium as well. It won't be on like a standard plastic CD anymore. It'll be like some metal engraved, like extra.
I mean, that's what they do with like vinyls, where
Yeah.
they have like the splatters for the different colors, and they
Yeah.
like make limited edition like 500
Yeah.
record presses.
Those color vinyls are sick.
They're
Yeah,
cool
pretty
as fuck, yeah.
It's funny that you talk about novelty because the other day I was in the store and I gave like the lady a 20 and I thought to myself hard, like, when was the last time I paid in cash? Like,
I couldn't even
I feel
tell
like
you.
cash is a novelty. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
like-
Yeah, cash
It's
is no
a-
longer like it's not the. It doesn't move. It's all numbers on your bank account now.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's become a thing where it was like, oh, an old people comes through the come through the line. I'm working as a cashier. They're gonna pull out a check and blah blah blah. Now it's
Yeah.
like cash is like in that same category.
Yeah.
now. You like.
Oh, I
see
have to
memes
make
about
change.
it.
That's
Yeah, right.
That's a really good comparison because there was. I think I was watching some movie and they were writing a check and I'm like, fam, that would take like what 2 minutes to just sit there and be like, all right, what's the total? All right, now I gotta sign this whole thing. Like 2 minutes to pay for my shit. Now I just pop my card on the screen. It's
Yeah.
over in 8 seconds.
Pop your
But
phone on
believe
it.
me, bro.
Yeah,
people,
your phone is a credit card. It's in like
Apple Pay, yeah.
All right, I'm done.
believe you me, fam. People still be up in the grocery stores paying with check because I've been behind some people where I'm like, yo, what is
Man,
going on?
what?
They're paying with checks.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen a few times. Only a few
It's
times.
happened a lot. It happened a lot to me out here.
Yeah, I
Damn,
mean,
I must
be
you're in
oblivious
Florida.
then.
There's way more old people for sure.
Yeah, no,
So-
most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
And
in
I'm
our
like, damn,
parts.
this is 10 minutes of the mess.
I mean,
10 items or less
just in
now.
the state in general.
Yes, I understand. But
Yeah.
it's more down south.
No, I know. I was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's here too, but
It's
not
definitely
maybe less Orlando.
Yeah, it's more Naples and all the Del Boca Vista from Seinfeld.
Villages. Yeah, this.
That's
The
where
villages.
Jerry Village.
Yeah.
Jerry's parents live, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I guess the
There you go,
only
yeah.
other thing I wanted to talk about was just the freaking games that are coming out. Alex, I don't know about you, but between Arceus, we've got Dying Light 2 coming out. Horizon
Elden
Forbidden
Ring.
West is coming out next month. We got the Lego Skywalker Saga finally got a release date, which I'm very excited for. So there's a shit ton of games coming out very soon.
What is the release date for that?
April 5th.
All right,
It's on a
sooner than I
it's on a
thought.
Tuesday, oddly enough.
Yeah.
You said what?
I mean, that's earlier than I was expecting. I thought it might have been like a fall. Shit, Elden Ring is coming in March or,
Yeah,
or
no, wait.
late February or
I thought it was.
March.
It got delayed. I thought it was this month.
This month, January? Is it
Yeah,
January?
I swear to God, I thought
Nah,
it was
my
this
dates might be off. Don't take what I say. I'm gonna look it up now.
research.
I gotta do the research. Hold up. February
Or-
25th. Yeah, end of
Okay.
February.
Wow, I didn't.
Computing, calculating.
Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out. Gran Turismo is coming out in March. Starfield's coming out later.
Starfield at the end of the year. Hopefully, I mean,
Not
I
happening.
don't know. Hopefully, but I don't see it. They
Yeah,
say
not
God of War is still coming out this year, man. All we see is God of War words. So
There you go,
Harry
I can-
Potter
I can see
2024, GTA 6
I can see them doing
2028.
like a.
bruh. Yeah.
I can see them doing like a 3-month rollout once they start going.
I mean, there's some games they say come out this year where it's like, are they really coming out this year? Like Breath of the Wild 2 is one we
So-
might not see.
Sony has a track record of releasing a lot of their like first party exclusives in summer. Like Last of Us 2 came out in June.
Uh-huh.
Ghost of Tsushima I think came out in July. Ratchet and Clank came out last year. I think it was in June too. So I
Man,
could
that
totally
game's
see
already
them
been
doing
out
that.
that long.
Huh?
So damn, that game's been out already that long.
Yeah.
Like, I was just watching you play it, man.
Same, man.
Sheesh.
I got that game for my almost brother-in-law, my sister's fiance.
Oh, did you?
For Christmas or for his birthday, actually. He what?
It was kind of funny the way you were like my almost brother-in-law. It's like, can they get married already so I don't have to qualify this statement anymore?
Bruh.
Like, can they get married anymore so I can just say brother-in-law instead of having to refer to this dude?
No, I don't even know. It's
No, that
like,
was funny.
Do I say Billy or just it's so complicated to say.
Shout out
But,
to Billy. He's great.
shout out to Billy, absolutely. So, but I got him that he loved that game. Him and Caitlin both like beat it really quick. So
Yeah, it's a quick game.
Dang.
yeah,
That's dope. I'm
Good
glad
game.
they liked it. It
Yeah.
was a ton of fun when I played it.
I'm most excited for Elden Ring. I think I can't keep up with gaming news ever. It seems like I didn't know it was that soon. So I might be.
You copping it?
I have a lot of other stuff to play, so maybe in a few months after it comes out.
That's
I
about where
definitely
I'm
want-
at with my streaming.
Yeah.
Like I still haven't. I bought Deathloop on day one because it had a steelbook, but I didn't play it. And I think that's kind of like the strategy that I want to follow too. Like maybe play those single player games like 3 months after they come out, so that way everyone, because like they'll jump on it for the first like 2 weeks on Twitch, and then they'll move on to
Yeah.
the next game.
Oh, I
Right.
forgot. Project Triangle Strategy is one that's coming out that I'm excited for. In March, I think that's
Triangle
coming out.
Strategy.
Triangle Strategy. It's not Project. It was called Project as a code name, but now it's just Triangle Strategy. But it's made by Square Enix. I don't know if you know Octopath Traveler,
hmm
but it's like a sequel to that game. It's not a It's not a sequel in the sense that they're directly related, but it's like the same style. Which
David, didn't Donkey like love that game?
I love
He-
that game.
I think he hated it.
Did
Octopath
he?
Traveler.
I know he loves Celeste. That maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Nah,
I-
bro, Octopath I love.
Or he has this thing where he doesn't like JRPGs, so like he might have liked it a
Except for
decent
Persona
amount, but
5,
didn't like it.
ironically.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I think he got a lot of hate for like giving it a mediocre review because, as far as that goes, people love it, but yeah,
Just the art, like the visual art style, is what like made me want to pick up that game, and then I played it and I really enjoyed it.
hmm it looks cool. Yeah, it looks.
And so
Yeah.
Project Triangle Strategy, or I keep calling it Project because that's what's in my head from the trailer. But Triangle Strategy, I don't know what that hell that name is, but it looks like a good game. If that's the worst thing about it, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Fair
no,
enough.
that's cool. But I mean,
Yeah.
I will say names do sell games, so I'm sure a lot of people won't pick it up just because it's called Triangle Strategy.
I know. Yeah, we'll see.
That's like
I'm definitely gonna be having like my own playthrough going of it because I'm hyped for it. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, see that. Check it out over on
Zelix.
channel, Zelix.
It is in the description.
Making waves constantly. Let's
yes,
get
sir.
it.
So yeah,
The shameless plug.
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to talk about, fellas. So if y'all want to wrap
Yeah.
up, we can get the frick out of here for the people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, guys. Oh, I go first. All right.
guys.
Yeah, guys. Anyway,
That's such a clean. Oh,
I
man.
don't even know what you said.
yeah, guys. Enjoyed this episode quite a bit. I'm loving the podcast. Whatever, man. We in here. I'm tired. I still gotta
Whatever,
do some
man.
notes tonight.
Yeah, it's only 10:30
I'm loving.
right now.
I'm loving the
Yeah.
podcast. Whatever, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you listen, you listen. If not, yeah, cock.
Cockafella.
Fellas. Yes, fellas, make our
You
pee-pee
gotta
rise
stop.
or whatever we're saying. It's been real, everybody, and keep on keeping on.
Yeah, word. I mean, it's an exciting time to be a gamer. It's an exciting time to be an anime watcher. This year is gonna pop off. Mostly because I feel like 2021, a lot of stuff was delayed. So now we're gonna see that resurgence of stuff coming out. I think this is one of like those years where I can look at the lineup early on and say this year is gonna be crazy in terms of video games.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I'm excited to play some games, to watch some animes, to read some mangas, to do whatever the frick I want to do is what we're gonna do. So appreciate you for listening. And with that, I will say I love you all.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. Anime be going crazy right now. Winter season. Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. Hype as frick. It's quite a time every Sunday. The fact that they come out on the same day every day, every
Right.
week.
It's Subway.
That shit crashes streaming sites, bro. Like this is nuts.
Yeah. It's deservedly so. So gonna be riding that wave for the rest of the winter. We'll see how it turns out. I'm hoping they don't cut Demon Slayer shorter than I think they're going to. But anyway, that's another conversation for another time. For now, I'll just say, be kind, everyone. Stay safe. If you've made it here, you know where to find us on socials. So I won't bother with those right now. So, peace.
Yeah, they're in the description if you would like to contact us.
Yes.
Also, hit us up in the comment section so we can roast you and tell you that we love you.
Drop a review.
Yes, drop a review on Apple Podcasts, and you can review us on Spotify. You can't
Yay.
leave any lovely messages, but you can type or you can tap a little star for us. So,
Yeah.
I wanted to say something. Oh, for the next episode 93, we will be covering Odd Taxi for y'all for an anime box episode. Week after that, we'll do another variety as we've been doing, and then the week after that, we will cover. Are we going with David's album?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
We will go with David's album, and it's Sometimes I Might Be Introvert by Little Sims. So we'll give you that for the music box in a few weeks. So you guys got a lot of content to look forward to. With that, hope everybody is finding their own happiness in this crazy world. Stay safe. Just take care of yourself. Be kind, like Cameron said.
For facts.
And with that, baby, peace the frick out, baby.